Hi, welcome to Bakery Cottage. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple carrot and coconut tray bake. I seem to always say very simple to the cake, but this one is really simple and it's a fabulous one to make if you don't have a mixer, because it's all basically put together in this saucepan and then put into the tin and into the oven. So very, very easy. So we've started off in here with 250 grams of melted butter. To that I'm going to add in 300 grams of soft brown sugar. So an interesting mix of carrot and coconut, but it really does work, this one. So we're just going to add that one into 300 grams. Almost there, guys, bear with me. Got to make sure it's dead accurate, 300 grams. And give that a good stir around, okay? And then into that, basically, we're just going to carry on and add all the ingredients. So it's just super, super easy. So next we're going to add in a teaspoonful of the vanilla essence, just to give it a really nice flavour. So the teaspoonful of vanilla essence goes in there. Next we're going to add 3 free-range eggs. So crack those ones in there. So 1, 2, and this is just cooked for 30 minutes at 180 degrees. So should be ready in time for tea. So 3 free-range eggs into that. Next we're going to add in 200 grams of self-raising flour. So just zero that back again. Hopefully my scale's going to work. There we go, 200 grams of self-raising flour. Now I'm just going to also add a teaspoonful of the baking powder as well, just to give it a next, just to make it really lovely and light. So if you don't have any baking powder, don't worry, you don't have to add it, just as an extra lift for the cake. Baking powder obviously is a raising agent, but you have got raising agents in the self-raising flour. So we have in there, let's just recap what I stir, 250 grams of butter, 300 grams of light brown sugar, a teaspoonful of vanilla essence, 3 free-range eggs. It's like 12 days Christmas. I won't say, promise you. And 200 grams of the self-raising flour. And I promise you, I know we are on lockdown, but I haven't been drinking yet today. I say yet. Okay, so on top of that, we need to add the 50 grams of coconut and, of course, the carrot. So the 200 grams of carrot. Now we can also add some mixed spice to give it some extra flavour. I haven't got any mixed spice, so I'm just going to add half a teaspoonful of ginger and half a teaspoonful of cinnamon. Just had to double check that because I've just been making a curry and I don't want to add in some strange cumin or something into this cake. Might give it a slightly odd flavour, which would be interesting. But you know, sometimes the best things happen by accident. I have to say that because you know what, cooking is an experiment. It's just, you know, don't worry if you haven't got one of the ingredients or something goes a little bit astray. Do not panic. It will all be right in the end. Okay, so guys, that is your yummy scrummy cake mixture. Get your arm working there to give it a good stir. There we go. And I have already prepared a tin, a bit like Blue Peter in my kitchen today. Here's a tin I prepared earlier. So this is about 20 by 30 centimetres diameter. You know what I mean. And we're going to put the cake mixture in there. Now this cake mixture is then going to cook for at 180 degrees for 25 minutes. Let me just scrape all of that out and make sure you've got none of the cake mixture left in your tin. Okay, almost out. Okay, now we're just going to smooth that into the edges. Smells really nice. And you can count this as 2 of your 5 a day, of course, because it's got carrots and, can you class coconut as a 5 a day? I think so. But you know, you could very easily add something like walnuts to this, you could add sultanas, you know, and really make it into one of those really sort of super duper, throw everything in kind of cakes. So we're going to cook that for 30 minutes at 180 degrees, and then we're going to add a topping. Now the topping, bear with me, I prepared earlier, and the topping is a mixture of butter, coconut and light brown sugar. So basically in here, guys, I've got some coconut, 85 grams of coconut, I've got 25 grams of butter which I've melted, and 25 grams of light brown sugar. So when the cake has cooked for 35 minutes, I'm just going to take it out of the oven and then spread this over the top, and then pop it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Just had to check my instructions there. Pop it back into the oven for another 10 minutes, and then it will give a really lovely crusty coconutty top, which is really nice. Okay, and that's it. So please check out our videos on our YouTube channel. Please, please, please like and subscribe. Help me prove my teenage boys wrong, that I can get subscribers and people to like my videos on my YouTube channel. That would be great. And enjoy. Thank you so much.